Hey guys, welcome back to Ren Gaming. Right, if you just watched any of my other videos recently, you'll know I've got a new build coming up. And we're going to be building in the Corsair 240 Air, which is a micro ATX. And I'm really looking forward to it. I was a bit torn about motherboards, and although the Maximus Gene is awesome, the red and black colour scheme is getting very old in my opinion. And I wanted something a bit different. Asus Z97, this is the Armour Edition, the Gryphon, Intel Core Z97 chipset, LGA 1150, SLI ready, Crossfire ready, Windows 8.1, HDMI and Ultra 4K if you're lucky enough to be able to afford it. Right, on the back of the box we have a picture and we have the thermal armour. Now this is quite unique, and I do use a saber-tooth in my main build. And it has armour that cover up all the bits, but we'll show you that in a tick. So we have the armour here, we have the tough fortifier, bolsters board strength to stop bowing, this is on the rear of it. Thermal radar 2, this is some software you get with it, where you can monitor the temperatures, you can set fan curves and things with it as well. And dust defenders, it says tough design, protects back arrow ports, blah blah blah. That's these little tiny fans you can put in there as well. So it's got tough components, digi-power control, USB 3.0 boost, and ESD guards. There you go. So the CPU, it is 4th and 5th gen Intel Core i7, i5 and i3 Pentium Celeron processors. It's a Z97 chipset. Memory 4x DIMM, max 32 gig, DDR3. It says 1866, but obviously you can overclock using the XMP profiles. Expansion slots, it's got 2x PCIe Express at 16 or dual 8 and 8, 1x PCIe 2x 16 or 1x PCSE Express 2.0. Integrated graphics if necessary. You've got 6 SATA 6 ports with RAID 0, 1, 5 and 10 support. The LAN on it is the Intel Gigabyte LAN controller. It's got Realtek audio, 2 USB 3, 4 USB 3 midboard. This is the back panel, 8 USB 2 and 4 midboard as well. So let's have a look at what we get. So we're not going to look at the board yet. We're going to look at all of the stuff you get, and there is a ton of stuff in here. This is a little tiny filter for the back of the unit. We have SATA connection cables, there's 2 in there. Now, bits and bobs on the armour. So these are for your DIMM slots, the ones that you're not going to use, and this is for the PCIe slots. We have the little tiny fan, which people complain were really noisy, but I don't actually notice it on my saber-tooth board. All of these cutouts and bits and bobs here are to put into the slots you don't use on the motherboard, keeps the dust out. And we have a little front panel connector there. There's an SLI bridge, which I do like that they include. We have more cutouts to plug into, like I say, I'll show you these up close, to plug into all of the bits you're not using, plus some little tiny, I don't know what's going to pick that up, the little tiny blanks you can pop in as well. More SATA Express, more of the armour, this is for the PCIe 1 slot I assume, and some screws, I would imagine they are for holding the motherboard in place, and it's a front panel connector. Right, so let's have a look at what else you get, because I haven't found the rear I/O. There we go. So the rear I/O shield in black, which we like, and it is also padded, so we shouldn't have any problem getting that one in there. The Gryphon Z97 user guide, and there is also the software disk in there as well. Would appear that's everything, and a very comprehensive instruction book if you need one. In here as well we get accessory installation guide, we get a certificate of reliability. Now these come with all of these boards. They talk about the chokes and everything. Now there's some safety information. We also have a quick start guide and the 5-year warranty notice, which I'm not going to read. Right, now this box isn't terribly well put together. That's the only criticism so far. Well, let's have a look at the board itself. I am earthed, just in case you're wondering. Look at that! Try and get it in shot. Now this is the thermal armour I'm talking about, and what Asus claim is this, especially here, blows air across all of the MOSFETs and everything, and keeps them nice and cool. Keeps all the chokes cool and everything else. It also looks pretty awesome, and you see a lot of people on modding sites actually paint these different colours. On the back it has a back plate. Now this again helps cool the board. It also keeps it rigid, so if you're hanging big graphics cards off this, you don't have to worry about the board bending. Now we have the cutouts on here for numerous different types of cooler as well. Let me have a quick look at the back. So we have 4 USB 2, we have DisplayPort and HDMI, USB 3, this is your LAN, and all your audio connections on there as well. And we'll look at the board itself. Right, we have your 8-pin here at the top, and these are going to be, this assist fan is the one that will go in here, and then we have assist fan 2. These are fan headers all the way up the top, so these would be for your CPU. And as we come round, we have the button in here to set everything back to normal. We've got another system fan. You've got your 24-pin, you've got your USB 3 here as well. And have another look around the outside. So we've got your front panel connections all down here, and then another fan connector, which is only a 2-pin. There we got the BIOS flash, so you can flash it back. Here we go. BIOS flash, so you can flash it back. We've got USB 3 and a USB 3. We've got the fan connectors down here as well. There we go. So we've got your PCIe 16, PCIe 2, PCIe 16. This is your second PCIe, and this one down here you can use for a sound card or other if you like. On this side we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the SATA 6 ports. So there you go, it's a lovely looking board, and I can't wait to start building, but I don't have all the bits and bobs yet, so we are going to have to wait a little while before I can get it up and benchmark it. So you're going to have to give me a couple of weeks to wait for all the rest of the parts to arrive. But anyway guys, thanks very much for watching. Any comments, chuck them underneath. If you'd like to, give me a thumbs up, because they are all appreciated, and I will see you all very, very soon.